All right, I was just asked the most ridiculous thing. Emerald, type it again. Hit chat with it again. I need you to type exactly what you just said to me, because I think it is the most ridiculous thing I've ever been asked. And we're gonna give it light. We're gonna give it some detail. We're gonna speak to this in detail about what is going on. So Emerald in chat just asked me, say you're a person who sucks at Rocket League. You can't be a pro. You're untalented. You can't be a coach. Like, you just... Rocket League is not your thing. But you want to go to LAN for free. I want to go to Rocket League on Psyonix's dime. How do I do it? First and foremost, I don't know why we're deciding to give this any life, but I think this would be a fun video. If you guys enjoy this type of content and you want more stuff like this, let me know in the comments down below. So let's give it some detail. Let's give it some love. Say you suck at Rocket League. You're not a pro. You've been watching Sunless Khan's videos, his first YouTube series, and you're like, you know what? That's me. I can't. Pros off the list. You know what? I'm not good at the whole public persona thing. I can't do casting. That off the list too. Okay, so you can't cast, you can't coach, you can't play. Like, what do I do? Step one. Have any of you seen the David Dobrik effect? The thing that he presented and made very, very popular. Have any of you in chat seen that? This is kind of an in-between. Some people will purposely work security jobs. Some people will work like venue attendee stuff, because then they are working at the venue and that is their way to get in. You're getting paid to be there even, but you have to work. So that is part of it. You have to work at the event. You don't necessarily get to just join in and enjoy and like be there to have fun. The David Dobrik effect is basically if you show up to a location, like a place of business, and you have on like a vest, like a hazard vest, and you carry a ladder, they just think that you're there for maintenance. Like, oh yeah, this guy's got on a fancy don't hit me while I'm doing work vest, and I have a ladder, therefore I must be here to work on a thing. So you carry in a ladder. Clipboard and suit also works very well, looking very official. And the first thing that matters to that is look confident. Do not second guess. Just like, you gotta be very confident about things, because if you look out of place, if you look like something's messed up, the whole like pretend you're a janitor and sneak in, like, we're basically a spy movie at this point. Those are ways to get in. Okay, we're about to see like 200 people at LAN pull up with ladders. They're just gonna pop off the bus. Everybody's gonna have like a tiny little like step stool ladder and be like, yeah, I'm here to fix the gutters. You know, it's probably not gonna work, chat. But the way that I think David Dobrik does it is they like sneak into a museum, a movie theater, and like something else. So like that's step one. If you want to get in, but that doesn't really count, right? That doesn't really count. Doesn't count because you're not there on Psyonix's dime, right? You want Psyonix to come and rescue you. You want Psyonix in your DMs being like, hey man, we want you to be here. And fun fact, this has actually happened. And I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. This has actually happened before, where Psyonix has DM'd certain people in the community and said, hey, we like you, we like what you did, and we want to pay you to come to the World Championship. Do any of you know what I'm talking about? Wendy, stop being involved in the community. Okay, spoiling it for everybody. Yes, chat. Believe it or not, at the Season 5 World Championships in London, there was a time where chants were USA, USA, and that's about it. They were pretty bad. And then we had our first LAN in England, and there is a different breed of sport fan in that area. Two community members, Subpar and HD, Cole and Stumpy, who are now RLCS casters, along with some of the people from their like Team Rocket, Subpar, and HD fan base, all created a section by the name of Team 104, which is the name of the section that is now a thing. If you ever go look at the FAQs for LAN tickets, it'll also have an FAQ question of, will there be a section 104? And what happened at Season 5 World Championship is that they coordinated with a Discord chants and celebrations to do as a collective, taking popular songs like DJ Otzi's Hey Baby and turning that into Hey K-Dop, I want to know if you're going to score that goal. Certain things where you take stuff like that. We will expand upon this in a future video. We will be breaking down how to make appropriate chants, not standard USA, let's go sports team type of USA terrible chants. Chants and crowd stuff in the United States is absolutely terrible. So they had, it's season 5, multiple people, and you saw stuff like when Corrupted G walked out on stage singing the Pirates of the Caribbean theme because he wears a pirate hat in game. Certain things like that, right? And what happened is it did so well and had such a lasting impact with a venue of maybe 2,500, 3,000 people that they're like, in Vegas, we need this to happen again. We saw the impact you guys had at this event. And a lot of it was also credit to how amazing season 5 was. Probably and arguably one of the best seasons ever, thanks to the Justin goal and everything else that happened in the storyline. But at season 6, Cole and Stumpy were reached out to by Psyonix and said, hey, you guys did such a good job of getting the crowd hype and creating better chants and doing stuff. We want to fly you out, all access pass, hook you up, hotel, everything. Fly you guys from Europe to North America, come to the season 6 World Championship. They even hung out with us in our green room for a little bit. Cole and Stumpy and them read like a Reddit poem. There was some guy that on Reddit used to write a poem for all the casters and like stuff before every World Championship. And they read that as the way to close our talent meeting. We also had them in the talent meeting to talk to them and ask them about certain things from their perspective on things that we could do to kind of close and bridge that gap between fan and broadcast talent. Ways that we could point to the crowd, ways that we could make sure that they were mic'd up and all that kind of stuff. So like they literally got a free all expenses paid vacation to a world championship by being good fans. Real talk. They got an all expenses trip across the world to go to a LAN event in Las Vegas because they were creating chants. That is an actual thing that happened. Now, they could probably provide more insight on how it happened, but in layman's terms, that's pretty much what happened. They went to a Season 5 World Championship locally to them. Obviously, they paid some money out of their own pocket, and they were like, hey, let's do this thing. They yelled their asses off. They lost their voices by like day 2. And then the following season, they did such a good job that Psyonix goes, hey, we want to pay you guys, like, we want to cover it so you guys can come and do that here. So legitimately, Emerald, to answer your question, if you want to go to a Psyonix LAN, expenses paid for free, potentially, step 1, go to the LAN. Step 2, get a collection of people that are willing to be goofy with you. Step 3, coordinate chants so much, in fact, that your small group infects the other people around you, which then infects the entire venue. Step 4, question marks. Step 5, we'll see you at the next season for free. Or you could just carry a ladder. Yeah, I mean, you could do that too.